We are live. Lever Hangout number 5, I think. One of them was like me just ranting the other day. And I gotta get my headphones. Just hang on a second, guys. Hang on here. Gotta mute my other. I got my other window muted. Anyways, yeah. What's up, Yunka Dallas? What's up? Why is everybody muted?
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
live
my
now.
TV's on.
No, I'm live now, so, I don't know. Were you at the show? Like, Michael, were you just over there?
Yeah.
Did you hear, I don't know, I heard some things, like, what did she say? I heard her say, my name came up several times. What did she say? She basically thinks that I, basically turned on her and
I
type
wasn't
thing.
there to, I wasn't there to hear that part. I joined just after, but
But yeah, but after all my little rants last night and all my messages, I actually had Elisa saying, "Oh, well, I still support Ryan," and all this shit this afternoon, and now I hear her saying, I'm a prick. I really, like I said, it's really strict. Like, it just doesn't add up to me, man. Like, it really
well,
doesn't.
she kicked Crystal off yesterday, and I was pretty shocked about that.
No, and Robin, like, everybody, she's gonna turn on everybody. That's the idea. Right? That's the idea. And then everybody else is turning on her. And she's the one who's being hurt here. So, yeah. And anyways, I don't know. Like I said, it's just, I'm not going back. And I've had a few people trying to get me to go back there. And I'm not going back there, man. I don't care. I don't need to go back there. And she hates Aton. She hates everybody. So, go on my Twitter. Ian's mom's fucking tweeting with me again, eh? Ian's mom saying I was she claims that I was gonna make her lose her show. So, it's funny. I said at least I can say a sentence in under a minute. And then I asked her what if it's true that Elisa had to or she had to pretty much beg Elisa to put her son on the show, and that's the only reason he's on, which is all true.
That site doesn't even work for me anymore.
That's probably because they booted you.
Not on Chrome.
They probably, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna have to go to a different browser.
She probably saw what you wrote, dude, and she probably, like I said, probably blocked you or something. That's why it's not loading.
No, it loads and it plays for like 2 minutes and then it just stops.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's. Anyways, that's all I have to say about it. All I have to say is I know what she did, and yeah, I'm not a retard, and I'm not gonna fall for it like Mark. That's all I have to say. So.
Poor Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
Actually,
she'll get
funny
hers,
thing
though.
is Mark won't have anything to do. He wouldn't even respond to me last night when I told him, look what she did to me or whatever. She screwed me over. She's gonna do the exact same thing to you, Mark. She's using you, and you could see he read it all. He just didn't respond to it. He read everything I said, and then when it does happen, Mark's gonna be over in my hangout telling me I was right. Trying to be over there, telling me over here, telling me I was right, or when Elisa at least used him up, you know where he'll be. But he was talking shit about me apparently last night and stuff. So, but he'll be over here.
Mark, I've noticed, is wherever he goes,
Just
wherever the attention is.
Like Danny is asking me now, or you know what he says to me? He's so mad at me still. Like, are we 10? Are we fucking 11 years old? Fucking 5 years old? Danny, you asked me to do a show with you. You actually told me that you were going to pay me a bit of money to do it. So, yeah, I was like, oh, cool. Then he turns around that night. He says it and says, oh, I'm done with Google Hangouts and social media for good. And then I find out he's taking a job and he's going over to Elisa's site. After I'm gone. it doesn't add up to me. Danny's riding whatever coattail he can fucking
Yeah,
ride.
he got a producer label.
Yeah, a producer.
That means that
and she
he
doesn't do. He
pays.
hasn't. Yeah, a producer.
Isn't the producer who like forks out the money for the project?
producer is the one who like gets the bits, who gets people, but so he's doing it for free. He's doing it for nothing. In other words, Danny was the sucker who agreed to do it for nothing, and then she's gonna use him, and he'll give her some content for a while, and then he'll be gone, and then she'll be on to the next sucker. And but Danny will, but she'll force Danny to turn on her somehow. Just basically hang him out to dry, or he'll have a bunch of people attack him, or something. So, which they did with me. So, and what I said, and I think like Ivy threatening to kill me is a lot more worse than the things that I've said to Carrie, Ian's mom. Carrie, what do you think about your friend Elisa's best friend, who she claims? Remember, Elisa cares about me. She cares about my safety and my well-being. But a friend of her who's crazy threatened to come to Canada and stab me in the face. And
that'd be awesome, though. Imagine. You could just punch her in the face.
And that was never talked about again. That, of course, that was never brought up. Nobody came out and said, hey, listen, Ivy threatened to kill Lever. You know, shouldn't she be in trouble for that? Nobody did that. That's what I'm saying. It's such a fucking obvious setup. It's sad. Like, she even probably told Jeff, oh, say you don't like him. You know, probably Jeff was in on it with Elisa. You know, it's all stupid, man. It's all stupid crap. So, poor Mark, is all I have to say is, Mark thinks he loves her. Danny, fuck off. Don't call me on Skype when I'm fucking doing a show, moron. See, this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about. I'm doing a show and he's Skyping me. Like I could just stop the show and pick up his Skype. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just supposed to, I'm in the middle of a show, Danny. You have the direct link. You want to come in, but I'm not accepting a fucking Skype from you. So, and come in and explain why you said you'd do a show with me, and then the same night you did a goodbye video, asked me to promote it, then the next day jumped over to the show that I quit. Explain to me how that seems like a friend would do that. Explain to me. An awkward silence. Like I said, there's no point in even doing this shit, man. I'm talking to nobody.
No, you gotta do it. You just gotta get the link out to some people.
I did. I sent it out on Twitter, out on Facebook. It's everywhere.
Well, there are 25 people watching it now, so I'm sure one of them might want to jump in.
Like I said, I need more people. Like, fuck, man. You guys are pussies. You hide. Like, some of them are pussies because I know some of them are trolls, at least half, probably. And they won't ever come on cam. But whoever else, like I said, I'm going to take them all. I'm not saying all my fucking people who are here are pussies. I'm saying some of them, I'm sure, are obviously my trolls. At least a few of them, obviously.
Of course. Trolls are fun, though.
I mean, they come. Obviously, there's trolls following me. I mean, yeah. But anyways. I don't know what else to say about it, man. That's all I'm saying is I'm not, going back. I still think I'm right, and yeah. So I don't know what else to talk about. The links don't allow you to cam up. Yeah, they do. I friggin' posted the direct link in my Facebook and my Twitter. So I don't understand how you're saying that it won't cam you out. It's there.
Is their show still on?
What? I don't know. I haven't gone over there and looked.
Oh yeah, these people are too. Some of them don't understand that you got to look underneath the hanging with lever for the link. You know what they're doing? They're going to the top of my Facebook and not to being like it's not there. Instead of scrolling down for 10, that's what people do, right? I've noticed that. They say there's no live link because it takes them a second to scroll down. They just click and they're like, oh, there's no live link there. Like look down. Like if you scroll down my page for like not even like a second, the live link's like right there. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. And I tweeted it out too. It was like my last tweet. So Carrie. Good luck, Ryan. You're a wonderful guy. You will go far. Yeah, I will. I will. Like I said, your son's no saint, sweetheart. But I've heard some things that he said, which is... I even think he said the F word before, if I thought I heard it correctly. Not that word, another word. That's not supposed to be said on Spreecast. I swear I heard him say it.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, so... Like I said, your son's no angel and your son's not perfect. So like I said, people in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks. That's all I have to say.
Oh, glory to Allah.
Yeah. She's probably mad about the song I did about her. The one I dedicated to Ian's mom. And it was like, you're worthless, you're lazy, you're stupid, a little overweight. And I dedicated it to Carrie. So I guarantee you after I did that, she's hated me ever since.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ian probably told her about it. She's like, oh, I don't like that guy. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing to do with her knowing anything that, like I said, she just doesn't like me because of she doesn't have my sense of humor. She thinks I'm a prick, whatever. Your son's boring and he can't talk on a radio and can't be on a radio show. Straight up. I'm sorry. The truth is the truth, man. Do you think that kid would ever be able to speak in front of a camera for anything? Fuck no, man. Elisa gave him the opportunity because mommy begged for her to put her son, who has no self-esteem probably, who thinks he can fight MMA. Like I said, man, I don't know.
He's like Justin.
He thinks he can fight MMA, dude. Like,
remember Justin?
He's got to fight. The guy can't even. Like, how can... There was one guy, they said they were grappling. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. They were grappling, but one of the guys had no arms. What? You grapple with your arms. That's what grappling is. How the fuck can you grapple when you have no arms, man? Like, that's like somebody with no arms and legs thinking that they can fucking wrestle. It's just... It's people are making him feel good. They're like putting him in the ring. They're saying, "Oh, you're tough." Like the kid couldn't fucking fight his way out of a wet paper bag. I guarantee you. One punch, that kid would be knocked out cold, man. He can't even run. Like I said, so yeah. It may sound like I'm being mean here, guys, but I'm sorry. It's what I think. They said he's hot. You know how many times he's fucking thrown me under the bus, that kid? I swear, every single fucking show that kid tried to get me thrown off that show. So... Haha, Unico Dallas.
Just sitting here eating pixie sticks.
This guy says I'd pay to see Ian kick Lever's ass. Yeah. If I couldn't beat up Ian, I might as well just... If I couldn't beat up somebody with cerebral palsy, I might as well just friggin' hang it up. That's not... I better be careful, man. There might be somebody with that who kicked my ass pretty damn... He might have a good punch, too. Who fucking knows? Who knows? So I can't say that. I can't say that I'd be able to beat up Ian. I take that back. I mean, Ian would probably easily... I'm going to say 100% Ian would probably pin me on the mat and I'd lose. So
I'm just being an asshole and talking shit. 'Cause that's what I do. But like I said, like, you know, like, I wasn't trying to be, like, mean to Carrie, but she fucking came on the show, like I said, basically, you know, she referred to me as a fucking useless drug addict, is what she referred to me as. Like I said, so I really don't have any hard feelings about making comments, you know, about her or her son. Because her son is on a show. He can be ridiculed, but of course nobody's gonna laugh. Like it's so hard when he ends up, nobody can laugh, because if you laugh, they'll get offended, right? So basically, when he ends up, you got to sit there. It's like grueling. It takes him, you know, like an hour to get something out. You know, and it just brings the show to a screeching halt. I didn't like that. I didn't like having Ed sitting on there fucking not even talking the whole entire show. Douche, the fucking monkey, being on there the whole show. I didn't like. What else? Oh yeah, I couldn't even give a bit to Elisa or an idea because I couldn't contact her during the show barely ever. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm done with it. So I don't know. I have fun doing this shit. Like I said, it's fun for me because I don't have to. I can say whatever I want. I'm not censored. Like I said. And people are upset that I sit here and I can say whatever I want because I don't censor myself. So the only rule on here is that I can't show. Obviously, you can't show nudity. I can't play audio, certain audio, because it'll pick up. But pretty much I can do anything, say anything else. Pretty much. But I don't know.
Want to hear a joke, Lever?
No, don't fucking even start making racist jokes, man.
No, it's not racist. Want to hear a joke?
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead. It better not be big any
Feminism.
racism. What? Go ahead. I don't
Feminism.
care. Yeah, go tell it.
That's the joke. Feminism.
Oh.
Venom. It
It
is a joke.
That's hilarious. Not. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I don't get it, but. Well, I do get it, but I don't. I don't know. How many people are on? 32 people? Of course the other show's winning. They're over there friggin'...
How do you get a nun pregnant?
Daddy's in here now saying I need him so bad. Lever's Hangouts are nothing without me. Yeah,
Right.
Danny, I need you that bad. Why? I've been begging you. I'll
Right.
beg you. What?
How do you get a nun pregnant?
How?
Dress her up like an altar boy.
Yeah. 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 I don't know, like I said, Danny, I thought you were fucking done with Google Hangouts. The fuck are you doing in here if you're done with Google Hangouts? Let me find it. Let me find Danny's message telling me he's done with Google Hangouts. Let me find it. I can't show it, but hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna find it. I don't do Hangouts for a while. I got tired of fighting with people. But yet he's back. Like, I'm done with Twitter and Google Hangouts. A couple days ago. Yeah, so there you go. First he says, I'm done with Google Hangouts, after he asked me to do a show with him, and now he's wanting me to, and now he's saying that my Google Hangouts are nothing without me. He's in a Google Hangout. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Who's John?
Hey now,
Oh, hey, John, what's up, man?
how are you?
I'm okay, man. You?
Good, yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised to hear you in here. I saw you on the show actually for a few minutes there till Lisa cut you off.
No, I froze. She
Oh,
cut me off anyway. Yeah.
Oh, no, it looked like you got cut off. Sorry, you froze.
Yeah.
Okay.
She would have cut me off anyway, but I don't know exactly where I froze.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I came to say hi to everybody, and I was just on the other one, but they needed room, so I left there, and I got that box back.
Did you?
Yeah, so I can't believe just for the A missing. I don't think they wanted to give that to you.
For the what?
You know,
Just for the A, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you know what it was? No, like they did. I'm not gonna. They did try to contact me, but they called me like. By the time I got the message, it was a couple days, and I didn't have any tracking number or anything. But I did call Canada Post and I said, "My name's Ryan Lever, and you know, I got a call from you guys. I'm not sure what it was about. It could be about a parcel or blah blah blah." They're like, "Nope, nothing. Nothing's here for you or whatever."
Okay.
And I was just like, so they never said, "Oh, there was an A missing and blah blah blah." They would have if I would have answered the phone when they called for that reason.
Right.
But you know the postal services, they're not gonna continue to try to contact me. They're gonna contact me once. Yeah. So I hope you didn't lose a lot of money on sending that. You probably lost like $30, no?
It was 23. That's okay.
But still, no, it sucks though, man.
What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing, Devin?
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, it's just I came back. I thought it was gonna be all crush. It came out perfect, and it, you know, well, at least they tried. But like my guy here, I'm very lucky. I was talking to him that day, and I said, you know, how long till you retire? He goes, like 2 years. I'm like, I know it's gonna be shitty after that, but right now I have the best guy. Like, it's so great. He's the best man. But also, I was surprised last night. I heard you say you never got the trampoline money.
Not for the trampoline. There's, like I said, people are having in their head that I've gotten the trampoline and my daughter's got it and stuff.
Right.
What ended up happening was I asked her mother and they were okay with it, and the trampoline was a great idea. But the problem is like there's not a lot of room in their backyard. First off, there's not enough room for that size. They got a small backyard, according to her mom, and it's an issue with me getting it to her because my parents aren't. If they would have had a truck, a flatbed truck or something, no big deal, throw it in the truck. But we only got a car. We got to go drive down south with a full car. We got
directly to her.
No, there's no space in her backyard, so we came up with. She wanted a phone. She wanted another phone because her other phone, she broke the screen. You know, kids will be kids. She had it for quite a while. It wasn't immediate, but she cracked the screen and you know, she came to me about it. Oh, I cracked the screen. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, she comes to Daddy because she knows that, yeah, I'll get it for her, a new screen or fix it.
Who pays for the service?
She has no service. It was just for the internet and for Wi-Fi or whatever. And this phone that I'm getting her, I'm going to get her the iPhone 5. She's not getting the 6 or anything. I'm going to get her the 5C used or something. Like, I'll look for one that's in good condition. It doesn't matter if it's used. I can probably get one for like $400. They're anywhere between. You can get them for $200-300, but they're usually got scratches on it.
Why not Android? Android, you can get her a really good one for $100.
Because she wants Apple. I don't know, all kids. She has in her head she wants an Apple iPhone, and I tried that already, dude. You know, I tried saying, you know, I can get you a Galaxy, and it's probably better, if not, just as good, if not better and cheaper. Better. Yeah, but she has in her head, I want Apple. I mean, I like Apple though, so I'll get her the Apple.
She's like Paris Hilton.
She'll have to deal with the Apple 5 and that. She only had 8 gigs on her last phone. This one I'll make sure it has 16. I'll get her the 16. Because 8's not very much. 8's definitely not very much.
She wants to use it at school, right?
Well, she wants to use it I'll pay for service. A small amount of service, maybe. Like if her mom lets her, I might pay for text messaging or something, and that's it.
Here's the thing, Ryan. I don't think you could get an iPhone without the full. Oh, if you have your own, you could probably.
Yeah, buy it. Just outright from somebody. As long as it's I just got to make sure that you can activate it in Canada this time, because the last one I bought from. Like foolishly, I bought it from the States, and it was Verizon or something like that. And I got it, and they told me, you can only activate it in the U.S.
Right.
So
right.
basically, I was like, oh well, I basically more or less wasted. Good thing she only didn't want. Good thing the mother
You just have
didn't
to
want her
unlock
to
it.
have service. No, I couldn't unlock it. It was only be. They told me the only way to get the phone working would be to go over to the U.S. They told me. I told them I'm not driving with my
Right.
daughter's iPhone across the border to get it activated. Sorry, but they said
Yeah.
it could be done, but I would have had to go to the States to activate it.
Verizon
So,
is like that. They're very good in the U.S., but like when we went to,
right.
we couldn't use the Verizon.
Right, it's not active. You can't, for whatever reason, it won't work in Canada. So I'm gonna make sure I get it from eBay Canada and talk to the person and make sure that absolutely there'll be no problem with her putting a pay-as-you-go phone card or even anything
Well,
on
how
it.
about an iPad?
No, she's got a tablet. She's got her own
Okay.
computer. I bought her own friggin' or laptop about 6 months ago. The kid gets whatever she wants from me. I'm telling you, man.
Did you send the gymnastics money?
Yes, I did. She got that too. The $50. Yes, I did actually.
Who
So
is the user, the person on screen with the Starfield?
I don't know. It's a guy. He comes in and he barely ever says anything. I never know when he's here. So
Where's he from?
I don't know.
He's from outer space.
Like I said, so he's obviously he would have responded, but like I said, he's there, then he's not there, then he's there. So
So no one. Why? Where is all your buds? Where's like Danny?
dude, they're all over. Danny wanted nothing to do with Google Hangouts, so I told him okay.
Okay.
And now he wants to, and then he basically said, oh well, first he said, Ryan, do you want to still do that show? And I'll pay you to do it, and got my hopes up. Then later on that night, about 2 hours later, he says, I'm done with Google Hangouts and social media.
Right.
And I was
he was around last night. He was on.
Right. So I'm just like, okay, well, thanks, Danny. You just told me you wanted to do a show with me. And then the next day, Elisa's got a show up called Danny, and Danny's co-host, and Danny's her new thing.
No, but he
So
didn't
basically, I left, and he went over
wasn't
to the
on
place
tonight.
that I was abused. No, he wasn't there tonight, but he went right over there, got right involved in it. That's not a friend, man.
Well, he's
She
the
abused the hell out of me, and instead of doing a show with his friend, who he offered it to, he went, said he wasn't doing Google Hangouts anymore, so that was why he wasn't doing it, and then went over, and now he's back in Google Hangouts again, and it took 3 days.
Well, here's the thing.
So-
Like that's okay, right?
It's childish. It's childish. Either
Well, listen,
you're a friend of mine or you're not.
That's fine. But the bad part is he'll be back tomorrow as if nothing happened. That's the problem.
Right. And like I
But
said,
if
and
you
he's
wanna
saying,
go somewhere
what he
else-
said in chat, he said, I need him in my Hangouts to make it good.
Right.
I don't.
Well, if he wants to go somewhere else, I would be like, okay, that's fine. But
I don't
then-
need him. I only wanted Danny to help because he was a good co-host, but he's already quit twice or
How
once at
about
least.
like Lee and stuff, and like John and Chad? Where are they? Those guys.
Chad wouldn't do it with me. He's
Oh,
Team
yeah.
Elisa. He doesn't believe that Elisa's done anything wrong to me, and he's still in denial, thinking that Elisa actually cares about me. But as I explained, it's beginning to look like no, like 100% it never was. It's because it 100% no. And Chad still, for some reason, is supporting Elisa. Everybody will be gone and left off of that show, and he will still be calling in and saying, oh, well, you're doing a great job, Elisa. I don't understand it.
He won't be the last one.
Like, he'll be there when she's...
No, you know who the last one will be? That's an easy one. Devin knows.
What?
Mark.
Oh, well, yeah, Mark won't leave until she absolutely tells him, I'm not marrying you, I don't like you.
I think even if she
Yeah.
said that, he wouldn't leave. I don't
Yeah.
think he'll ever leave her
He's
alone.
gonna take it really, really badly. Really, really badly. Like I said to him, like I basically said to him yesterday, you do know, dude, that it's beginning to look like she totally used me, and you know she's using you. And I basically, as a man, told him, and he didn't want to hear it. He read it, but he didn't respond.
Yeah.
Okay, so he read it. He knows deep down. I think personally, and how much time did Mark get today?
No, he
Almost
doesn't get it.
done.
Brian, I'm telling you, I spoke to him. I haven't spoke to anybody. This is my first time. Well, I was on Lee's show the other night, but I spoke to him on the phone a few nights, like a week ago, and he doesn't get it. I guarantee you. You know, I
He
gave
thinks
him.
she loves him.
Yeah,
Because she tells him, dude, I have voicemails from her stating that she loves me. I've played them for people. That was such bull fucking shit. That was such bullshit. She was only telling me that so I continued to do the work for nothing and continue to give her stuff for nothing.
Yeah.
And then finally, when it became where I wasn't worth anything anymore, where she didn't need me anymore or needed to get rid of me, it was easy for her to do. That's my point. It was very easy. She pretended to cry about me leaving, which was a total fake cry. I saw it. It was totally 100% fake. And then it was funny how I say I'm coming back, and she's like, okay. And then I come back, and she attacks me immediately, doesn't say welcome back, Ryan, doesn't say anything nice to me. She attacks me, then never puts Robin on right away when she talks to me. Puts Robin on. Robin attacks me immediately. Then she puts on Lane, who immediately attacks me. And she thinks I'm not going to figure out that's kind of not coincidental, you know, that it all in a chain like that. It's because they all caught, at least I had it set up to make me freak out again and leave and quit. That way she can just say, you know, I don't need Ryan. Ryan burned me, and she never ever has to give me a cent. All that work, dude. Do the math at the stuff, doing the YouTube videos, promoting it. 4 or 5 hours a day times 7 times 3 months is how much legit work I put in on her show. I got $50 for my birthday, and that is it. She told me she was going to send me money. First, when the show started, it was, give me 3 weeks, hon. I promise, give me 3 weeks. So I didn't bug her. 4 weeks went by. I didn't harass her and say, send me money. 5 weeks went by. I didn't harass her. 6 weeks went by. I continued to think, you know, she kept on saying, you know, just wait. It's going to work. You know, people are going to pick us up. Just wait. Leading me on, leading me on, leading me on.
Ryan,
you know,
Ryan, you should be an underwater demolition specialist.
What?
You should be.
So what are you talking about, man? Why'd you just cut me off for that? What are you talking about?
Just take a breath. Take a breath. You're going like, take a...
I'm busy talking about something. I need to be cut off.
You want me to comment, or give me a chance to comment?
I wasn't finished saying what I was going to say, but go ahead. Comment. Go ahead.
But I feel like I came in to give, you know, to talk to you a little bit, but I'm not able to talk. So I can...
Go ahead.
You could rant. No, I know. I understand what you're saying. Well, what?
Say what you were going to say, man. I stopped.
Oh, no, I agree with you. And one thing she's very good at is, like, one thing I was thinking as she's very busy with all the different people, so you can't keep everybody, you know, engaged all the time. So as people have a few days of drifting off and not being in connection, she knows how to pull them back in with a, I love you or thank you or whatever to keep everybody, you know, in her good graces and stuff. But no, I agree with what you're saying. I never thought that. I think most people knew you would never get paid.
Right.
But I'm glad you realize it now.
People were telling me, you know, she's leading you on, dude. You're not going to get anything out of this. And I believed her.
People have been telling you the truth forever, and you haven't been listening.
But I was listening, but I was also like having fun doing it until all the attacks started every day, and I was basically being told. She said, "quote Ryan has done 1,000,000 things wrong more than one time." I asked her what she meant by that. She couldn't give me an answer. So the truth is, she thinks that I've done everything wrong. She hasn't done a thing. I've done everything. So
that's because she sits on a high horse.
Right, and I've done everything, right? She hasn't done 1,000,000 things wrong, but I have. So
that's my high horse.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't know. We'll move on to a different topic. I just don't know.
No, I wanted to, well, what was the point I wanted to make? Here's a big point. I think she would have paid you if she was making money. She didn't make any money, so...
Yeah, she did. I saw and watched people, one guy gave $200
Last week, another guy gave 100, another guy gave 50. I watched her get $300, $400 in one night in donations. I didn't even see $10. She didn't
I know,
even
but that's not much money.
$10. So
But, like,
what? So what?
I'm
That's
talking,
not the point.
dude. Don't yell at me.
That's not the point. If it's not that much money, that's not the point.
She's not even eating, and stuff. But the thing is,
She can get a job. She's able. She can go waitress,
Absolutely.
make lots of money. But she chooses to try to get people to be attention whores for her, so she can make donation money. And she
Right.
wants Benji to pay
I
for her.
I did a calculation. I'm good with computers and stuff. The other day, right to the number of exact how many views exactly. You know, it's now a few days old.
Yeah.
And even if you took every view and monetize it using the formula that guy said, like $7 to $10 per 1,000 views, you know, it was under 400,000 views. It would not even be enough for her rent for a month, and she worked for 3 straight months.
Dude, Benji pays her rent and gives her
No, I know,
spending
but
money.
And the other thing is, the Bush shave cream thing. Everyone thinks that's like a ongoing. That was a one-time payment of very little bit of money. So the point, I'm not defending her. I'm just saying there was not a lot of money there, and she needs money. And I think if there was, I don't think she was set out to take advantage of you. I think she was just delusional that she can make enough money to support more than one person.
That's not true, but
Did she offer you money, Cleaver? Did she ever offered you money?
No. She kept on telling me she was going to send me money and never did.
You know, it's fun. You're right in what you're saying. I'm glad you see it that way. You're right.
Like I said, it's easier for her to have people come on who hate her and attack her so she doesn't have to give them anything. And like I said, if she has staff, she has to pay staff. Why do you think, I mean, you know all the work that Casey did put it on that site? He had a right to ask for $5,000 for it. Why would he just why should he, and she got so angry with him, why should he make her that site, do all that work for nothing, then just give her the site? But that's really what she believed in her head Casey should have done. So she went on the attack, said, you know, I wouldn't go to Casey's dumb wedding, a bunch of mean stuff. She was angry that Casey didn't say, oh, Elisa, here's the site. And she got the free site, you know, got somebody else to run it. She got screwed because she was screwing with other people, is my point.
I don't know why she's so worried about the site, though. I don't think it was very useful.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Because, you know, like on there wasn't a lot of content. They had all the shows, but you could get all the shows on Spreecast. When you go to the home screen, it has all the shows.
Right.
And there wasn't really a lot of stuff. I mean, I gave up all the artwork I did, and it never made it on there. And it was not a lot. You know, there was one picture from Carrie. That was the whole artwork section. That could have been better. You know, and like that guy, Matt Jacobs, made some great graphics.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Who? No, I don't. What's her name? What's his name?
Matt Jacobs. He's the guy who does Eric and Joey Boots. So he does voices, but he's a cartoon. I think he works for a comic book company. But he did some really cool, like he could draw. Like everyone's doing Photoshops. This guy could draw. He was very good. So there could have been a lot more. But, yeah, I don't see the value in the website. She should just move on and not worry about it and stuff, you know. But I didn't see Casey last night, but I saw that guy Strathmore. You know, he was pissed off.
Strathmore.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just she's down to very few people. I guess it'll just keep on being like that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got a job. That's great news and stuff.
Yeah, it's full-time, too, so I won't have time to be involved in all this shit.
Right, right. You know, you got to have a balance and stuff. You can't...
Well, I'll be making real money. I don't have to beg for it like Elisa and use people to
Listen, when you go to work and have a hard day's work, and then if you come home and do something like this, you'll appreciate it that much more.
Yeah.
And you'll actually, the more you work, probably the more time you'll find you'll have, because you'll just feel like you're more productive. But believe me, it'll happen for you.
I mean, why doesn't Lisa go strip or something? She can make good money doing that. She did Playboy. What's wrong with stripping? That's my point. She could do a lot of things to make money. She just chooses to sit her ass and try to get money.
Too gross, too old.
I think she would do like she could do. She would not do it, but I think a good idea would be like a hostess at a restaurant, like a fancy
That's what
restaurant.
I'm saying. She wouldn't do it because she thinks that she's
That's
famous and she should get money just handed to her. That's the way Lisa thinks. She's
Right.
Lisa Jordana, so people should just give her money, and she shouldn't have to work or shouldn't have to absolutely even earn the money. People should just do everything for her because she's a Lisa.
But that's not going to work. It's just about
She
running out.
thinks it does, though, right? And it's backfiring on her. But she
Yeah.
really thought in her mind that she could pull this off. I think she thought that I'd leave, I'd come back, I'd make a big scene, it would create more controversy. Didn't work, Elise. I didn't fall for it. I'm not coming back and falling for it. So you lost me, and you lost viewers, and you lost all the rest of your show. So people started, after she got rid of me, people I think started to wake up, dude, because after that people started dropping like flies. I'm being honest with you. So
Well, I hope things work out for you. You know, I think the new job is a great start. Crystal too, I think, is great. She's working too.
yeah, I'm a cleaner. I'm a janitor, more or less. So
Okay.
yeah,
Is there a chance to be like a union guy?
No, it's just a janitor. It's
Okay.
just a janitor. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I can't say where. There's certain reasons why, but
No,
it's a
absolutely.
janitor.
Don't say- I wouldn't even say that.
I can't even say like I'm not. I can't. It's not that I even. I know I can't say the business, but I can't even say
Right.
the type
Very
of place
good.
because they'll try to search and they'll try to ask people and who know me personally. They odd. There might. I think there's 2 or 3 people who know, but these are like my close friends. Like I haven't told anybody online where
Absolutely.
I'm working, except for like my really close friends. I have 2 people who know. But
Yeah.
I know for a fact they're not gonna, try to tell people or try to use it against me to get me fired.
You got to think of that philosophy with everything, though, Ryan. You got to, like you say, a lot of things I think could hurt you, and you don't need to.
What do you mean say things that can hurt me?
Like about the drug dealing and stuff in the past. I
What?
know.
Dude,
What?
anybody who fucking knows me knows that I used to fucking do that.
I
and
know,
it's
but
no
it was.
secret.
But here's the thing: I didn't know it, and then like.
It's no secret. Lots of people do know that.
Better
And,
off- you know what? You're better off not. I mean, you probably wear your heart on your
right,
sleeve.
there's nothing wrong with saying
No,
that I
there's
did
nothing-
something
that was
wrong
a
in the
long time
past.
ago, right?
Yeah, right. And I admitted that it was wrong, and it brought me down a bad path, and I would have ended up going. It screwed me up.
No,
Being
but
involved in
my
that.
advice is to say little is better. It's
No,
hard.
that's not true. That's not true. People would actually rather come here, and I get more listeners when I'm honest, and I know that for a fact than if I am not. So, like I said, it can't get me arrested. It's statute of limitations. There's no. I mean, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, Lever sold drugs to me in 2000." It's impossible. So.
Yeah, but here's where you should draw the line on anything like that. Like if it's an illegal activity, no matter when it was, don't bring it up. Like if you want to talk like I was crazy and we did crazy things, we had a lot of fun.
Dude,
People love that.
most of the stuff I did was riding on the hoods of cars and stuff. That's illegal, but I shouldn't
I know,
tell
but
people that.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny.
think that's different than whatever.
It's illegal.
I mean, I gave you my advice. You don't have to take it and stuff.
Yeah, I've been in a car, that's chased, road raged another guy around and rear-ending him around town. I've been through it all, dude. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
Have
I
you
wanted
been
to
in a
get,
group of
dude,
people?
and I
in a-
wanted to get
in a
the
shootout?
hell out of that car, dude. Like I remember it like it was yesterday. We got in my buddy's car. It was his girlfriend's mom's car, and we're driving down in the West End where I lived. We were heading somewhere, I forget, to somebody's house, and he ran into a guy who owed him money, and he was driving a truck. So all I remember is him, me thinking I was going to jail because he's chasing this guy, slamming on his brakes, trying to rear-end him. The other guy's slamming on his brakes. They're chasing each other down side streets and stuff. And I'm thinking, I'm telling him, let me out. And he just wouldn't let me out. And I was just like, if the cops, catch on that we're chasing this guy, somebody calls the cops, I'm going to jail. Like, because he didn't even have permission to have the car. It was basically stolen because the mother, it was his girlfriend's mom's car, and his girlfriend's mom didn't give him permission to be driving the car. He had no license. So, I mean, like I said, me and my buddy, we used to pack 20 or 12 people inside of a small Honda Civic where we used to lay on top of each other in the back seats until there was people hitting the ceiling. I mean, we've done it all, dude, and
Yeah. Well, I was just telling you, don't tell stories, and you're like, I got some stories. That's fine. Hey, man, you got to be yourself, no matter what.
Like I said, we did shit like that, and I'm not. That's the sort of stuff. That's the sort of
Yeah,
stuff
no,
we
that's
did.
fine.
So
I
it was
mean,
bad.
you know,
It's not safe, and it's not something anybody should
Yeah.
do. I'm not condoning it. So
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Well, I wish you good luck. I hope everything works out and stuff. And I think that's a good start, that full-time job, and you'll get benefits and stuff.
No, not health benefits in that, but you have to be there a certain length of time to get that. But it's still a
But
job. And like
how
it
will that
says.
work out then? Oh, you have it through the country. Yeah, the country gives
No, I have to pay for my medication. Canada, we don't get free medication. That's a disbelief that a lot of Americans think is that we get free medication. That's not true. We only get free medication if you're on social assistance or you got a job that gives you 100% coverage. But no, you have to pay for drugs. Drugs aren't free here in Canada.
You should look into generics for, like, I know you said Seroquel.
I get generic Seroquel, I know, because the other ones are $100 a bottle, and these ones are like $70 a bottle. It's like
That's still a
$30
lot,
difference.
though.
Yeah.
It could be a lot less, but it might be not off label yet. It takes like
It is. It was the generic that was $70, and the other one's like 80 to 100 or 90 bucks.
complicated to make. It might be a complicated drug to make.
There's a generic. That's the one they gave me, so they had to start giving me that because the other one was.
Cost them like 2 cents a pill.
Yeah, it cost them almost nothing to make those, man.
Right.
Yeah. So not 2 cents, Devin. Probably more than that, man.
Some do.
Fuck no.
Think about
You know-
it. If they sell a bottle legitly with no insurance for $80,
Go to Cuba.
Mark-
$30.
Have you seen
Mark,
Sicko? Have you seen Sicko?
No.
Leave Ryan. Do you have Walmart's up there?
Yeah.
They have a plan. Like a lot of very common medicines are only $10 for 3 months. So
Oh, yeah.
I get some of my medicine there.
Oh.
Yeah. So only certain ones though. But I looked at the list and a couple of them it worked out for. So. That's
Oh,
like
really? Maybe I should do that. Actually, that's actually pretty smart because I only have my thing from social assistance for this month, and then I gotta start paying for it.
It won't be every drug, but they'll have like an
Seroquel, I doubt it, man. Seroquel is one of those drugs that's really
Yeah.
commonly prescribed, man. and
It's worth looking at. It's like you go there, they'll give you a printout, and you could compare it to what you need. And,
yeah.
But like it was cheaper doing it that way through the medical insurance that we have. That is very good. So it's a lot cheaper. So it worked out. Yeah, it's like I guess a way to bring people into the store. You know?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, man. But the point is, like I said, I feel a lot better about myself because I have a meeting and I have a purpose, and I'm getting a paycheck without, like I said, having to ask people for money.
Absolutely.
It's good feeling, like I said, and I did have a job before this. I mean, I was laid off for 6 months. I worked as a dishwasher before this, but even my dishwashing job wasn't like as many hours. My dishwashing job was between 20 and 25 hours a week. This is going to be full time, 35 hours. And if people don't know, full time it ranges between 35 and 44.
Right, 35 is
A lot of
typical.
people don't know that. My mom's like, it's not full time. Like, yeah, it is actually. It says it on the labor board website because some jobs just don't have 8-hour long shifts. It's
Well,
only
it's probably a 7-hour day, an 8-hour day, but they don't pay you for the lunch, and that's usually how it comes out to 35 instead of 40.
No, not really. That doesn't make sense. You mean, well, I'm not very good at math, but you're saying 8 hours, 7.5 hours. That'd be more than 35.
So
if
like
you
when
work
I
5
worked,
days a week.
I worked regular jobs, like at different companies and stuff. And a normal 40-hour job, you got paid for 35, and they did not pay you for lunch. That was typical down here.
Oh,
So like a 40-hour job is more like it down here, and to what I remember was more like a worker's job, like a blue collar, and then when you worked in white collar, it was always 35.
I know what they're gonna do. Well, the normal shift starts at 6 in the morning, but I can't get there till 7 because of my bus. So they'll probably just have me work 7 till 2,
Right.
which adds up. 6 times 5 is 35, dude.
6 times 5
But that's 30. Well, 6 times 5 is sorry. 5 times 7, like you said, 7 hours
35,
shift.
right.
35. But take away my lunch, it's about 30.
How was the work? Like, was it boring or it's okay? Is it hard?
I don't know. I didn't do the
Do enough yet.
general yet. I only did
sounds
the
like
I only did the kitchen today, which was a nightmare. The kitchen is actually a lot harder to clean than what I'm gonna have to be cleaning. So the kitchen was like 6 months of grime. So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. So that if I was able to clean that and make it look good, I'll have no problem on a day or two's worth of dust or something. You know, it's not a big deal. You just make sure it's done right. Double
could
check
tell
it. Yeah.
Tell them like I'll come in on the weekend and get this thing back to like as good as could be. Like pay me some overtime and I'll work like just getting like all that grunge off. Like, you know, because you know something like that never gets really clean. You got to really like almost break it down and degrease it and shit probably.
Yeah, but even if it's like I said, I don't know if my lunch is paid if they take it off or not. I don't think they do. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
That's
Every
probably-
place does. Yeah, every place does.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got something good.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm basically a janitor, but I've wanted to do that actually for a while.
Well, you know, like if you were down here, I would say I don't know how it is up there, but if you get some experience, I used to know when I used to work in the schools, the janitors had very good jobs.
Yeah, the school. I can't get into the education center. This is like the first actual cleaning job that I'm going to be doing. So I don't after I get some experience.
And like you said, you have no record, so that's good.
And it pays me normal. I get minimum wage to do it. So it's normal. It's minimum wage, $11.25 an hour. I think it is.
Wow. That's $7 down here.
I think it. Yeah, $11.25. I think it is.
Holy shit! So you'll be making about $400 a week about.
More than that.
Yeah. So
about $500 a week, roughly, minus taxes. I'll check with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably $400 a week. No, a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that.
Calculate here. I'll tell you. 11 times 35 is 385. So that's good. Hey.
Per week?
Yeah, per week.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I'll end up clearing $500 a week.
No,
385 every
is
2
your,
weeks. Sorry, easy.
385 is your gross. That means before taxes. You probably come home with about 300, but that's still good.
300 a week, yeah, which is still 1,200 a month.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a lot more than I was making when I was working before. I was getting social assistance, and I was only making $1,000 a month. So now, without the social assistance, I'm going to be making $1,200 a month without the top up from social assistance.
Right. Well, you have to. Your rent will go up a little bit. I think.
Well, yeah, I don't go up by. It's 25% of whatever I bring in. It's my rent.
Oh, okay. So whatever.
So if I bring $1,000, it's like $300, $400.
Right.
Close. I'm not very good at math, but $400 or something.
Yeah, I'm good. It's $250 if you bring.
A month?
Well, yeah, like so. Basically, if you're making 300 a week and you're saying it's 25%, it would be 1 week's pay. So, like, whatever you're making per week is what it's going to be if it's 25%. Because 25% is 1/4.
See you guys.
Yeah, later, man.
Okay. So
I don't know.
But you
But
still have 3 weeks for your other stuff, you know.
yeah. But I don't know. I'm going to end this, though, because it's been like an hour or so.
Okay, yeah, I got to go too. All right, man. Good luck, man. I'll talk to you soon.
47. Okay, man. I'll talk to you there.
Take care. Bye.
Peace. All right, guys. I'm going to end it. Have a good night because I have to work in the morning. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and have a good one. Peace.